video. Det som var en paus blev ingen paus, okej? Som jag sa förra videon, jag är ledsen, men en halvtimme. Jag vill att vi ska göra långa videos, och det där var långt. Kanske lite för kort. Men vad ska jag annars gjort? Jag kan inte börja på DDSLC igen. Så därför ska vi köra detta igen. Vart? Ja. So for the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up again today? Seated at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with herself, deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Hallå, ja. Tystnad. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. Gosh, I'm so late. We didn't offer to help those students with their work. I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on the new club members, like Yuri, if I'm not the first one there. Monica runs to the corner, approaching the club room. As she does. So, Yuri? Ah! Yuri jumps at the sound of Jonika's voice. She's sitting at the outside of the club room, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I'm so late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was just wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this? All of a sudden, when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before. Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I was happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's not a little ironic. She realized that she could be conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods, and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversations. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the same conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I just went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at the first time when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me, because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's so silly to assume that everyone who comes up to the club will just have the same interest as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working, and I'm really happy about it. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it into her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thoughts but can't figure out how to continue. Okay. Did something happen? Och jag är tillbaka efter en liten god paus. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. Hmm? I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to all of you a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, if it's important to that, then you can call me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Ah, Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities to everyone that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course! I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club will it be? I see. Har ni tänkt på sak? Har ni tänkt? Hon kollar vagt in i mig. Monica, säg en gång hon har kollat ner, upp, vänster, höger, vagt på skärmen, alltid. Kolla typ Yuri nu. It signals to Monica that switches from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I accepted that about myself. I just don't know how I just don't know how to connect with other people. Kolla här. Hon tittar ner. Du stirrar bak på mig. Förklara varför. Något är weird med dig. How it is so easy for everyone else. How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anyone else, I just had no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm not good with people. I can't help it. So I feel like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into the third category. She what? Hold on, you think that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort. Just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over the original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down, with her fist clenched. Kolla, titta på mig. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Hon kollar bak på mig. Du kollar neråt. Not weird. Hon har gjort det hela CV:n. Men jag kan minnas i alla fall. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to other person's weird needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone how much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri was a difficult accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame. Ett, två, tre, ett, två, tre, ett, två, tre. But it's an issue that can be resolved without them understanding each other. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need to for each other. You just have to be have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind thing away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm afraid for people pushing me away that I push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're helping me take the club a better place for everyone. Yeah? Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know about people? So, thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning into a shy smile of her own. Ja, det var det. Var det bara det?
Det var det här uppe där.
Nej, det är inte väl det. Oh, jag är väldigt högt nu. Yuri and Monica will finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did her work while Yuri followed along. But as the clubroom once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It will be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica. You're not. You're just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own, though so please don't worry about it. Although, I suppose that the one downside of reading here is in the club rather than home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that's nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for the tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it will be great. Yuri smiles and nods at his thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway, as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea is enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet! Sayori shuffles a bunch of paper around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realized how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first, but I got most of the way through it. And look! Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes. Beautiful, produced with indentations, categorized, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard.
Han hittar något.
Stop. Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please, stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivered in shock after hearing received the exact opposite response she was expecting.
Level 2.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No. It's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please, just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with international accusation as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here, before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Din kniv. Rakt in i...
Jag var precis där inne.
Vad heter det? Vänta. Rakt in i... Tarmarna. It's okay. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice.
Level 3, jag har level 2.
It's okay. It's okay.
Open.
Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be your feeling right now. I promise. I understand that. So I will give you as much time as you need.
Jag tyckte det var
When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we talk about them together, okay?
jäklar.
Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone was nice to me is just doing out pity. I was so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue.
Han är i närheten av mig.
I got excited when I joined the literature club. I thought this was finally my chance to make new friends through my interest. Because my interests are the only thing I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? Det är ganska weird. I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yu finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Nah, hon har sad face. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while I was reading. So I will help you with the things that you need too. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you, with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irritational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah, irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me. Because I already like you as the person that you are. Because I really like the person you are. I know you said that you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that is true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know, worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literary club. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise, that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we don't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that, but I will be glad I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, some spelet plus, huh? Plus, you are like the super duper smart, and I want to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the cares of Sayori's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but it was awful at taking care of it. So I cut it all off. Yuri tensions relaxes. For once, she feels okay but just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. So Yuri turns Yuri's comfort lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Vi är klara! Vad fan. Well, then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. Ha ha ha. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge you or anything this early on, though, so we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, and it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. Guy. Oh, I was just saying, I'm back. Monica's back. I haven't seen her like at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monica. Ah, she whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Ah. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If it interests the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Ha ha ha! Yuri laughs. Monica, perplexed, looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. About that, well, Hallå? Elinor? Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me to return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles.
Eller?
Vi är klara, och vi har fått en ny picture också.
Vill du köpa?
Finish the story, understanding 2. Trash. Natsuki vann mot Sayori. To do, wake up, get ready, go. Trust yourself. Shopping list, milk, eggs, sticky notes. Silly, awesome. Jan, optimistic, really fun. Och det blir Sayori, haha, don't forget. Ask Monica about this. Swimsuit, sunscreen, touch it. Be positive. Deep types of poems to try. Haikus. Homework, that math thing, study for quiz, pack snack. On van, you can do it. Sayori, cute. Wake up, you are loved. We are in this together, okay? Music.
Kör Prison Break då?
Hur mycket musik finns det? Vad är playlist?
Varför kör Prison Break? Nej, jag undrar.
Settings. Okej, alltså vi har ganska mycket tid kvar. Vi kan börja lite försiktigt, tänker jag.
Vi måste inte köra Prison Break.
Det är så jävla ljust. Doki. Okej, det ser ut som jag bryr mig faktiskt. Jag bryr mig faktiskt inte. Oh fuck, min kontroll dog. Vi är tillbaka. Page 3, det var här vi var, va? Ja, för mig. Jag är rätt säker på det. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Sayori has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The first of applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Och jag slipper härma dem nu, för jag är bara William och min tanke. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what's happened to Yuri when gets absorbed into a book. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she buried even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first who starts applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and gives Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Sayori.
Sorry! Jag har ett jättekonstigt kontroller. Nu ska jag inte med. Okej? Alltså min kontroll.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimless cheering like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I would probably wouldn't think of it much. But hearing it coming from Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though, through and through. Sayori finished and we applaud. Good job, Sayori. What does that even mean? Jag är inte den där minen. Jag vill inte att du ska göra så här med fingrarna bara. Du kan döda dig själv. Kolla liksom, hon stirrar rakt på mig. Tack så mycket, jag tackar mycket för det. It's fine, it's fine. I might just want to get it over with. But it's not like I have so much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terrible awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good at as everyone else. Yeah, maybe. Haha, jag är redan klar. Jag tror jag ska få läsa min dikt. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Gissa varför. Jag tycker du ska hoppa. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Which is, while she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki trademarks time, and it's worked surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Just det, fan. Jag är inte dum, jag är William och hans tankar, fan. Varför då? Okej. Exakt, du kan ta lugnt. Det enda som är skillnaden, ja, du har lite mer rosa hår och så har du monarksymbolen. Det är så jag minns dig. Monarksymbol och rosa. Och att du är bitchig. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. Yeah, no problem. Inte så att jag blir tvingad för att jag kommer inte för kakan eller muffisarna. Och William, du lägger inte till det där tjockisfiltret. Soundeffekten, okej? För jag är inte tjockis, okej? Jag vill bara ha lite snacks. Jag är inte som hon äter upp en kaka på 5 sekunder. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I will do my best to get it through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I will have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Tyvärr, men jag är för jury. Jeez guys, ser ni inte att jag går för jury? Så inte min historia, den blev så jävla mörk idag. Jag ska vara om döden, graveyards och allt det där mörker. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Nej, för jag går med dig. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, William. Ah, fun. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Ah, no wonder. Sayori fumbles with her words. Huh? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on a spot here, men jag skulle valt jury. Vad händer om vi bara whoopsie. Nej, vi lägger den där. Whoopsie. Walking home with jury. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard is it for her to socialize, I would be awful turning her down, so... This has nothing to do with what I said, except it does. Yeah. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Except Yuri or Monica. The conversation trails off, and I'm feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such question. I can't just lie to her. Exakt, hon borde få veta det. But there's something that makes me happy. I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said that there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yeah, who knows? Okej, jag tänker att vi vill se vad hennes spökvand också kommer till klubben. Så vi väljer Natsuki, tänker jag nu den här gången. Först vill jag bara savea så att vi inte gör något fel. Så vi bara lägger en save där. Okej.
Sen tar vi Lollipop, Soja, Doki. Okej, sen tar vi, Puff. Pau kanske? Redo? Candy, redo? Boop. Sing Festival, Pepper, Flying. Sing. Soja, Rainbow, nej fan. Papperific, Skirt, redo? Rose var inte det va? Nej fan, Correct, nej, Red, nej. Cute, redo? Chocolate, Sunset Prayer, Heart. Sure, så ja, okej. Jag får till rätt nu, vet att vi kommer komma vidare till rätt. Så hope kanske, eller jump. Excitement finish, Infinity Charm, War, Cry, Cry, Please, so lucky. Hair, okej, sista nu, kom igen. Vad är det? Så ja, ja, det är en till, okej. Anime kanske, ja, så ja, jag lyckades, är bäst, fuck ja.
Okej. Jag tycker vi slutar här. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Okej, vi säger här och säger tack för att ni kollade på denna video. Glöm inte att lämna like, kommentera och prövända med Viva. Så ses vi nästa video. Tills dess, ha det gött, hej då!